Hi everyone, it's Dr. Brad Meyer from Stephen F. Austin State University. Today I'm going to give our second tip on the ATSSB Timpani etude, which is Year B. And this tip is about dampening. And there are a couple things that I want to cover when we're talking about dampening on timpani. Now the first thing that I like to do is make sure that we know how to dampen. So what we're going to do is hold the stick with our thumb and first finger, and then we're going to dampen by using the tips of our back three fingers, those pads underneath our fingernails. We're simply going to, where we strike, we're going to place those pads. And what we're going to try to avoid is three big things. We want to avoid slapping the drum. We want to avoid swiping the drum. And then we also want to avoid pressing in too hard, because when I press in real hard, it actually makes the pitch ascend, and we don't want that either, and that sounds like this. You can hear that drum goes buh, buh, and we don't want that. So what we want to do is strike, dampen with relaxed fingers, and just let them sit right where that mallet head struck the drum, and that should sound and look like this. The next part of this tip is about creating a good rule of thumb for your dampenings. We want to be real consistent with when and where we're dampening. So for me in this etude, I'm trying to dampen out anytime I have a rest longer than a 16th note. So I'm dampening on dotted 16th notes, I'm dampening on 8th note triplets, and anything longer. And so what that's going to do is it's going to show rest in that space, but it's not going to be so quick that I'm throwing in tons of dampenings that are ultimately going to make me sound worse. So I'm really trying to make sure I'm doing as few dampenings as possible, but as many as I need to do that make the music sound clear and consistent. And so what you can hear is me doing lots of dampenings, but not too many in the first long phrase, and it should sound like this. As you can see, I use my dampenings to show all those rests and make sure that I'm really clear in what I'm playing to allow the judge or the audience to know exactly when there's space and when there's sustain. I hope that helps, and happy practicing.